welcome back to another video. She has made, as we said, 16 eggs. We are gonna try to incubate them. We have 1 month later, and in this video we're gonna talk about our experience with first time incubating and our mistakes that we did and the result of it. If you have seen one of our past videos like 1 month ago, you will see that we lost our goose girl from a fox. So we pretty much had no time to prepare and incubate. So that means that we didn't just incubate for fun and see if we can get eggs, like babies, and to prepare to get an incubator for goose eggs, not like chicken eggs, but are small, they're goose eggs. Not goose eggs, goose eggs. So we had pretty much no time. We had to fast act from one day to another, like pretty much the same day, to make an incubator. Goose incubators we could not find here for like affordable price. They were like 200 euros, like over 100. So we were like, okay, we're gonna make our own incubator box. So that's what you will see in the upcoming clips, us making the incubator box.
So first thing we need to do, we need to put a light bulb inside. And it needs to warm up first for a few hours at least to have the humidity and the temperature correct for it to be proper for the eggs to get going, yeah. I guess. So we need to mark first the light bulb. I'm gonna put the light bulb through plastic.
This box is like a food container, or like a container, for
yeah.
things, but it's okay. I'd rather waste a container and have pew pew babies. I don't care. Like, we can buy a new calf, that's not the worst. Or it can be our incubator box.
Should I warm it up, the knife?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't want to say, I don't want to crack it.
Okay.
Oh, that's a really fragile plastic, Jesus.
That scared me.
And it cut me.
That didn't go as planned.
Not at all. It's a big breeding hole. There's no plastic close to it, I think?
No.
More this way.
We have many hours later, we were messing around on the box to get it correct, and we decided to put it in the room where it's actually gonna stay. It's not gonna stay on the table, so we brought it in here, and we have covered it in blankets. So we have this blanket so it doesn't bother us in the night, and we have some other blankets because most of the heat was escaping. We cut the box smaller. We didn't film anything because that is not the nice side of the box, but we got it. We're getting it there. We actually got on 42 degrees, which is not correct. We need on 37, 38 degrees, and humidity 55%. We have water all over the place. Hope the eggs will fit. Water is a lot. Let me cover it. But now we're gonna go get the eggs because we need to put Pepper to sleep, and we don't want to stress him out whenever we want to put the eggs. So we'll take the eggs, we'll put them in the hallway, which is fridge temperature kind of, and we hope that tonight we can make it work so we can put them in and start incubating them. They say to leave the incubator to get to the correct temperature and humidity for 24 hours. Yeah, we didn't have that time either because most of the eggs that they had were like 3 weeks old, the oldest ones, so we had to get them out of the nest as fast as possible. And our pew guy, he had to sleep inside, so we didn't know if he's gonna step or if he's gonna sit on the eggs. We actually left him 2 eggs to see what he's gonna do with these ones if he knows that he has to sit on them. Yeah, he just took them and put them next to the water to play with them. So that was nothing for him. He didn't know what the eggs are probably. So as I said, we had pretty much no time to prepare the box to the correct humidity and temperature. We had it roughly, so we decided in the evening to get the eggs and put them inside. So the upcoming clips you're gonna see us cleaning them up, sorting them out, and putting them in. So she has 20 eggs in total. We only gonna incubate these ones. These ones were really on the bottom and one has a bit of a cracked shell, so I doubt that at the point when she made this one, he was aiming it in. So they're probably not that fertile, and we cannot fit all of them. And David stepped on one, so we would have 20 in the nest. We ate 3, we gave some to the neighbors, so we'll have more, but those fit. Those are gonna be more than enough. And those are the definitely fertile ones. So let's take them inside and wait for the incubator to get to the correct temperature and humidity. We have 9 eggs. We're gonna put those inside and see how much more space we have, because we have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's hope they fit. I also gonna put their mommy's feathers. I'm being sentimental. I'm sentimental. So let's put them inside carefully so they don't break. They are inside. We got 4, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 eggies we got inside. Let's hope that at least half of them, or at least even one would be. It would make me happy if even one would hatch. We have marked them with a T for top and B for bottom, because every 4 hours we need to rotate them. It has been 2 days and it was working it was working perfectly. We were still adjusting temperature, but not dramatically. It was not going too much down or too high up. It's not perfect, and now we perfected, and the light bulb, not the light bulb broke, but the connection broke. So good that I checked on them, because I'm checking on them like every half an hour. And now we have all those blankets, so we didn't see the light turning off, because I had a problem where the temperature on the sides was like 30 degrees, and we have some eggs on the side, and I put them like on my belly and on my skin, and it was feeling colder than the middle ones. So I've been twisting them around, I've been twisting them other way around, and I've been twisting them also places. I hope that's okay, because I saw a goose on YouTube doing that, so I think that's good. But we have put blankets everywhere so we could not see it. So let's fast fix it. David brought a new connection that we're gonna change. I hope it's easy enough, because we have glued everything here. Gonna change that, gonna put it back in. So we're gonna update you again in a few days, I guess, I hope. Nothing else breaks. So let's do that fast, because they're cooling down. 2 weeks later, we had our first serious problem that is actually it was a big problem that we didn't know. We got bacteria in our eggs. How we figured that out? As you saw, we put hay in the box. We suddenly started smelling something not that pleasant at all. We figured out at the end it was rotten egg, but at that point we didn't know what it was. So we thought it was like a rotten hay or something. So we decided to change the hay and put inside a big sponge, like the ones we put behind for the headdress, so it can also hold the water. We changed that whenever we had 15 days. After 15 days of incubating, they say you need to dip the eggs for 1 minute in 37.5 degrees water. I don't know why, I don't remember why, but we for every other day, and then the last week for every day. So we decided to do that, and while I was having the eggs in the water, David was changing the sponge. Before we took the eggs outside of the box, we saw that they had like a bit of a black leak. I thought it was from the hay, because we were spraying the box to get the humidity higher. I don't know if that was correctly done, but what I thought was, okay, just from the hay, maybe the hay was a bit moldy, so it was like a black leak. At this point, we didn't know it was bacteria. So what we did, smart of us, and me being sentimental, not wanting to lose eggs, we took all the 16 eggs that we had and dipped them in the water, which makes the bacteria go on all the eggs. And that was our biggest mistake. I think that's where everything started going heel down. The upcoming clips are really disgusting, and it's pretty much us throwing out the rotten eggs and seeing what is inside. It was like an omelette soup. I don't want to say that, but it was really disgusting. So if you are disgusted of really disgusting things, or if you have smelled rotten egg and it brings you back memories, just skip ahead on the time I'm gonna put down here. But yeah, we're gonna show you how it was. It was just a soup inside, which is pretty much rotten. So skip ahead if you don't like this kind of things. We pretty much scaled down to 7 eggs in, I think, a few days. David also woke up in the middle of the night because he woke up from the really strong smell and threw 1 egg out. And I think we had some here or there, we had taken out some eggs. So we scaled down at 7 eggs. And at this point, 4 of these eggs had bacteria. So we only were left with 3.
This one smells bad.
Out of those 3 eggs, 2 of them were dark inside, and the other one was a bit see-through. And I forgot to tell you that we actually also didn't have a light, the correct handling light, so we had just this flashlight. It is strong, you could see through, but we didn't do that early enough in the first 2 weeks. to see through it, and we couldn't see any veins. I don't know if that was because there was no veins or there was nothing developed, or if the flashlight was not strong enough. But after a while, I just put a toilet, like paper roll on top, and put the egg on top of that. It was fitting perfectly fine, and that was how I could see the best, because if you just put the egg on that one, the light just goes everywhere. So pretty much the roll just collected all the light and brought it up to the egg. But yeah, as I said, the 2 eggs were dark, which brought us up hopes that there might be something inside. But yeah, a few days later, I think, you will see when, the day that they were supposed to hatch, they started bubbling up. So we actually had some high hopes that there is actually something going on, but as soon as we saw the bubble, we were like, okay, there's nothing in there. And we left also the other egg that was see-through, because we said 1 egg is not gonna harm anything, and it was not supposed to be see-through because it was already way too long that it had to be developed, so it shouldn't be see-through. I don't know if we caused the bacteria somehow, or if she had already bacteria, not like bacteria that can kill her, but I don't know, because she was going in the water and swimming and all kinds of things before she was doing the egg. So I don't know if she already had the bacteria in the eggs, or if we caused the bacteria. That is unknown, as I said.
So today is the day that the eggs are supposed to hatch, the predicted day, but our last egg that we think that would have been successful has started bubbling today. So it looks like it's not gonna work out. And the second egg went from
being see-through to being, yeah, we can't show you the second egg, but this one that we thought is good.
And that smells bad.
Yeah.
So.
It has the bubbles, I mean.
And this one here, I think it's just not gonna work either.
Yeah.
It's gonna bubble up, there's no point in keeping
it. Went from super, it was, we're gonna talk to you after.
Gonna talk to you after.
Yeah, let us clear it up. But project failed, sadly.
Yeah, let's turn it off.
Yeah.
See it?
Yeah, that's the one that we thought it could be something.
It became that.
It became a soup.
So, no joy.
And by the way, I have a goose t-shirt that I made myself. I embroidered it myself. And it's supposed to be the goose girly and the goose guy, our pew-pews. But I made it in the winter, so that's why they're both of them, and it's goosey. And if you can see up here, it's pew-pew with his... And now that I'm talking about pew-pew, let's go outside and talk how he's feeling, because he's the biggest victim of the whole situation. He's the lonely person in that. So let's go see how he's feeling, because we have some really surprising... Yeah, you will see. David had a really fun idea, and he said that if you want one of those t-shirts hand embroidered for me, you can maybe order something, or we're gonna figure out, or you can let us in the comments down below and I'm gonna send it to you. But it takes a while to make. I'm not a professional yet, but for a few people I can manage it. So if you want a Pew Pew t-shirt, we wanna put also Pew Pew on the back. And by the way, we also wanna make a merch saying Pew Pew, but because a lot of people spell it differently, I would like you maybe to write down below how would you write Pew Pew, because we want to make a merch writing all kinds of different ways how people say Pew Pew. So let's go outside and see how Pew Pew is feeling.
So here's our big boy. He's doing very good after 1 month later. He's still in love with his car. Yeah. He definitely is trying to mate with me all the time.
Oh, we have a clip we're gonna put inside him mating with David's jacket.
He loves my jacket. He loves anything I wear, actually. He just
loves you.
Climb on everything. He does not bite me anymore except for his love bites.
Pew pew. We didn't film the action of it, but it happened. Oh, Pew Pew.
Was it good, Pew Pew? Was it good? Yeah? You happy? Say it to everyone, yeah. Announce it. If you have seen one of our previous, a bit older videos that we talk about Pew Pew in love with his car, a lot of people said that he likes the reflection, but this car is actually painted by someone and it's fully matte, so there's no reflection at all. It's been done pretty poorly, but yeah, there's no reflection, and he was actually biting the car when he had his girlfriend, so if he would be in love with the reflection, then he would be cheating on her.
Yes,
and he
when
does
she
not
was.
like the new car. The new car actually has a lot of reflections, and he does not touch it. He's scared
He's
of it.
scared of it.
He's not even getting close to it. This is his love child. He
Yes.
loves it, and he wants to make love with it.
We were pretty much joking about it whenever she was laying eggs that he's building it for his family as his family car because
family car.
she was just sitting there and he was just biting the car
And he still loves it, so he's biting it all around. He has stretched it a lot.
really badly.
And yeah, but it's his car. He loves it, and he's gonna keep it as his car. Could make him a nest in there, and his home could be in the car.
Definitely.
But then we can't use a car, so it's useless. The funny thing is, Pew Pew only talks with me and not with anyone else or Despina. So he will not talk a single word. Not a single word. Pew Pew Pew. Pew 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 Pew. He talks only with me.
He thinks you're getting really.
Pew, 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 pew.
And he's always scared of David that he's being harmed.
Yo, Pew Pew. He's protecting me and he's defending me against anything. Same as his
Even
car.
me.
He has his car and me. Yo, Pew Pew. Pew 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 Pew. Yo, Pew Pew.
He's already like getting in an attack position.
He's just attacking Despina. He's coming to me.
Pew, it's time for me to prove he's going. He wants to get to David. Pew Pew. Pew Pew, what's up, Pew Pew? Pew Pew.
Do like a fast Pew Pew.
Pew 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 Pew. Oh, Pew 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 Pew.
No reaction.
Talk you.
Pew 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 Pew. Pew Pew.
That's so funny. Pew Pew. Pew 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 Pew. He wants you so badly.
He wants the camera.
No, he wants your hands behind the camera.
Pew Pew. Pew 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 Pew.
He doesn't talk to me a single bit and he wants to attack me. The worst is whenever I'm wearing flowery pants. He gets really into it and he really wants to bite me. Yo, Pew Pew. Yo. He's shaking whenever I'm close. Yo, Pew Pew. Pew Pew. But he's listening really well. If you say na 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 Pew Pew, he's listening. So it's okay. He at least he listens to whenever we scream, whenever he wants to attack me. He hasn't attacked me in a really long time. He's actually attacked the microphone really badly once. I hope you enjoyed this video and it informed you a bit and a bit of an update on our Pew Pew. And we're gonna be doing a lot of exciting things outside now and maybe also inside. So I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna see you. Pew Pew time.
Pew 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 Pew. Pew 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 Pew.
Say bye bye.
Pew 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 Pew.
Pew Pew.
Say goodbye, Pew Pew. Ah!